Okay, so this is FFP part 2. Chris Ryan posted just now something that I've seen a lot and it's been discussed, and I'm going to talk about it here, but it's not like, please don't think I'm attacking you or disrespecting you or anything, Chris. It's just, this is my take on it. You may disagree with me after you see this, and that's totally fine, but I wanted to say my say. So here we have our unobstructed red dot style 1X sight picture, which is one of the selling points of FFP. The ranging ladders are gone, the BDC is gone, all the bells and whistles are gone, and I basically have that donut style sight picture that's fast to acquire. I can use it to get quick hits from 0 to say 100 yards, and I don't really need magnification. I can pull up really quick, hold dead on, put the target inside that horseshoe at 100 yards, or put the horseshoe on the part of the target I want to hit if it's up closer, and start laying down hate, and I should be good to go. I should have a good hit ratio. I think what your point was that when I switched, see if I can do it this time without losing my sight picture. Whoa, maybe. When I switch and I crank up to 6 power, now, because the reticle grew, that bold horseshoe that was so useful at 1X, I'm getting all cattywampus with the camera here. All right. That bold horseshoe that was so great at 1X, now it kind of gets in the way, right? Now it's sucking up a lot more of the field of view than it did. So if it was a second focal plane reticle, you could argue that it's not necessary to have that horseshoe. You could just get by with the chevron, the BDC, the bullet hole, wind dots, and you wouldn't need that big ass horseshoe. And the horseshoe is obscuring, in this case it's obscuring Spider-Man's head as I'm trying to shoot at his chest. My counter to that is that when you're at 6X, you're not in fast acquisition mode anymore anyway. Now at 6 power, you're more likely to be shooting at a longer distance, beyond 200 yards, say, because you're needing the wind holds, you need the bullet drop. And so your target, the part that you want to hit at least, is going to be inside. It's going to be physically located inside that ring anyway. You're going to be aiming using holdovers, using those little dots, and using the ladder. And so the fact that it's obscuring part of your field of view doesn't matter as much at 6 power. It's a worthy trade-off to have that big horseshoe at 6 power, because you're not really going to use it now. You're inside that horseshoe. You're using the chevron. You're using the fine reticle features. You've already acquired your target, and you're more likely to be shooting from a supported position and slowly. It's not going to be a snap shooting type situation, right? So at this point, at this magnification, the big bold horseshoe is kind of irrelevant, honestly, because the target's going to be a lot smaller than Spider-Man here. Spider-Man is, I mean, he's a reduced size target, but he's like 25 yards away right now. And there it is back again at 1 power. And you can imagine how fine that reticle would be and how hard it would be to pick up, even illuminated, if you didn't have that big bold horseshoe there. So that's my argument as far as reticle design and FFP.